Hi guys, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I am joining in, what is it, 6-7 weeks late on the Roxy's Weekly Challenge. So, I know you guys have probably seen this so many times, and are you going to want to watch it? I hope so. I'm using bigger book pages. Does that help? Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So this one is so big that when you fold it in half, it probably will be too big for a page. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim that off real quick. A little bit. I thought it would be fun to use some bigger pages, for a couple of reasons. I have some bigger pages. I don't know. That's not going to show anyway. How big is, I don't know. We'll just do this. And then, just a little bit different look. So I already have 3 that I've folded. I'm going to try and make 5, but I already have 3 that I folded. But just in case you guys haven't been watching anybody else, by the slight odd chance, I figured I would fold 2 of them with you guys so that you know how it was being done. So I am going to go this way. So she was folding over one edge this way and the other edge the other way. And it was just to reinforce the page so that when it becomes a pocket, it's more than just one thickness of paper. Okay, so again, this one is like this. I'm going to fold this quite a bit because it's just plain, right? So that we don't have all of that plain paper showing. So that way, and then that way. So one is folded. You have a fold on this side and you have a fold on this side, right? So then she folded it up to make a pocket. And there is a whole lot with nothing on it right here, but that's okay because I'm going to cover most of it. So again, you have a fold going this way, a fold going this way, and then fold up for the pocket, right? I am going to put a little bit of glue. This Oohoo is so old, it still is wet, but it's lost its color. That's how old it is. And I just am going to use Oohoo to get this down. Okay. Got a little glue on the front. That's okay because most of it's going to be covered. Everybody's going to do it different, but I've been playing with these yesterday, and the way it, for me, I end up covering most of it, and it probably defeats the purpose in some way. Did I get both of these? No, I didn't. But it's okay. It's fine. So I've added the hashtag, in the title area. So, click on it and you can see other people's videos. And thank you to Rachel for doing this, because it's always fun to play around with other people's ideas, right? So that'll be good. Okay, let me get this paper out of the way. That is some crazy paper. I know I say that every time I pull it out. It's like kind of hard to look at. Get this lid back on because I don't need that again. Okay. So she folds it up for the pocket, and then she folds it in half again to be where it goes onto a page. So like that. So pocket, and then fold it in half. And then we are going to ink real quick. I haven't gotten new dauber things yet for my round ones, so I'm using these really big ones, and I don't like them as well. I feel like I goof up my inking when I use these long ones. I'm planning on ordering some of the dome-shaped ones to see how I like those, so that'll be something new. I have them in my Amazon wish list, you know, preparing an order. A lot of people are ordering from, I don't know how to say it, Temu or Timu or whatever. Right now, I'm thinking they probably have daubers too. Okay, so there's the inking on that one. Oh no, yep, that was right. So it's kind of fun to have these little, you know, extra little things, but I might end up covering them. Probably will. When I was playing around with it yesterday, it just, I don't know, to my eye, I don't know, I kept covering and covering, which it's fine, you know, because it's using scraps and it's using book page and it's using all the things, so that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue them closed also. Well, yeah. I've been trying not to get glue. It looks like it's all glued up, but it's actually clean. I cleaned it a while ago, and I've been trying really hard to keep my glue off of it. It's just that where the glue has gotten, it changes the surface to make it shiny looking, which is not so cute. But, you know, if I buy a new one, the same thing's gonna happen to it. Okay. So there are two, they're different sizes because they're from different books. Okay. I haven't glued these ones down. So here's what I did yesterday. I did these ones yesterday, trying to decide if I could make these work for me. And I put together some decoration to go on them. So let's see if I can remember what I was thinking. Let's go ahead and glue down the pockets. And I will work with it maybe like that, I'm not sure. Okay, what was I gonna do? With this one, I need my ink. I did not ink. So I have a lot of it prepared, but I didn't ink. So sorry about that. So how are you guys doing? Are you joining in on the Roxy's weekly challenge? So I think that what I was gonna do on this is have this up here. Was I? No? I was gonna have it down here. What was I gonna do? I think this is what I was gonna do. Yeah, I was gonna put it down here. So I'm just using scraps from some scrapbook paper. And then I don't know if you guys watched the video the other day, but I was talking about, is it Nevermore Creations? Doggone, I will try and link the Facebook page in my description box. But one of those Facebook groups for journaling, Nevermore Creations. That's what it's called, right? Like, if I'm not making a video, I will totally remember. But as soon as I start making a video, everything I know leaves my head. Anyway, one of the ladies on there, her name's Anna Thompson, and she's been putting on freebies, and she said that they're for personal use only, but you can use them in journals that you sell. So when she says personal use only, what she's meaning is she doesn't want you to take what she's made and put them in your own digitals and things like that, or print them and sell them in your shops or something like that is what she's saying. I just thought it'd be cute to have this kind of coming up off the pocket, and then that kind of just over in the side, maybe sideways. I'll do it sideways. That might be fun. Anyway, so all these little things that I'm adding, they have all come from her little, not little, there's tons from her freebies. So Anna, if you watch this, I doubt it because I don't think you're a subscriber, but if you do, thank you so much. I've thanked her on Facebook as well. So I'm going to try and put glue right to here. I just don't want to, I don't want to get it in the wrong spot. Oh, I almost pushed it down too soon. Oof. A little farther down, Stephanie. A little farther down. I printed them on a little bit heavier. It's not cardstock, but a little bit heavier printer paper. So this sticking up off the pocket should be fine. It's not too flimsy or anything. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go sideways with it just for fun. So if you are in that Facebook group, if you just search her name, you'll find all of her posts. So that's really cute. Let's do this side. Let's see what I did here. See if I can remember. This is walnut stain. I like vintage photo, but I tend to want more brown instead of the orangey of vintage photo. But then when I haven't used vintage photo for a while and I go to use it, I think, oh, I really like that. But I decided to, I'm making these with no journal in mind. So I thought, if I'm building my stash, I'm most likely to use a brown inking rather than the vintage photo orangey inking. So I decided to just do this. And this is mostly just getting the little white edge where it's been cut. And I'm not sure how much of this is going to show, but we're gonna just ink it, and then we'll figure out where. But I need to grab, what do I need to grab? I need to grab some, I want to put some little brads, and I have them somewhere. I think they're in this. I got so lucky a long time ago. I found, was it this one? Or one very much like it at a thrift store with a lot of this stuff in it. I've been adding to it since then, but I got so lucky. I was just like, you are kidding me. And now it's totally full. Okay, let me just get that out of the way. And get my little pokey tool. If I can find it. There it is. So we'll put the little brads in here for fun. I'm thinking that I'm going to use maybe a bronzy colored one. That'll be fun. So we haven't gotten any snow lately, and that's a wonderful thing. Okay, so I was going to put this down so that this would just kind of go in it and sit so it could be pulled out. So since I'm going to do that, I'm going to get some of that off there, and I'm going to just ink up the back so that it's not stark white when it gets pulled out. And then, see, now I don't remember entirely what I was doing here, so I think that I was going to have this just be kind of under it. Yeah, I think I was going to do something like that. So let's just go for it. So a little bit of the script on the page is still showing, so that's good. I forget so much what I've said to you guys. I don't know. I think I'm losing it. So my husband's daughter just moved here, and he was married previously, has 2 daughters, and they grew up down in Texas, and when they come to visit, they just have loved Washington State so much, her and her husband, that they decided they wanted to move here. And they arrived just the other day. So they're very excited about that. It's kind of funny. My daughter, she ran into town yesterday with a friend. And when she got home, she's like, guess who I saw at Target? You know, and like Spokane isn't small. It's, I don't know, 300,000 people. And, you know, I think that's really cute. And, you know, the first full day that Becky and Lyle is her husband's name, the first full day that they spend in Spokane, and my daughter runs into them in town. I just think that's hilarious. Anyway, they're really excited. They are renting the mother-in-law apartment. I know I've said some of this, of my husband's sister lives in Spokane, and we don't. I say Spokane because I'm there a lot. I don't live in Spokane. I live outside of Spokane. But she lives in Spokane, and they have a mother-in-law apartment that's empty, and so they are renting that from them. And that is really why they were able to make the move. Otherwise, I just don't know, because the difference in the cost of living, you know, is, I mean, it's obvious. Whenever they've come to visit, they're like, things are so expensive. So for them to give up their lower rent there for the crazier, you know, much higher rent here. And it's, you know, I'm sure in some places in Texas it's the same as it is here, but in the town they were living in, things weren't as expensive, say in like the bigger cities and stuff like that. So I was watching a commercial, see, and I feel like I've told you guys this too. I was watching a commercial the other day on Facebook. So a lot of people don't like how Facebook has changed because they're like, I can't see my friends' posts. I kind of like it. Isn't that funny? I'm like, oh, look at that funny video, and I watch it, you know. Anyway, so that's really cute. There's that side and that side. Let me get a piece of paper, a book page, and just pretend. So it would glue when you put it on. Well, no, that is not the right way. So you would put it on like this. So glue here and here, or you could just glue it as a tuck on both sides. So, and since I used a bigger book page, you know, you can put a much bigger thing down inside of it. And then, you know, something inside of here as well. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll be able to make tags or something to go in there. I don't know, we'll see. But there's one, I think it's really cute, great idea. Get that out of the way, and that. And we'll decorate another one. Sorry about the reach. I've got the ones I prepared yesterday are up on a little shelf right in front of me. So yeah, I was watching this commercial about some apartments in the Seattle area, and they were it's probably the owner of the apartments was, you know, trying to get people to rent them. 300 square feet for $1,300. 300 square feet. That's not a lot. Oopsie. I mean, but it would be good for, you know, somebody living by themselves, college student or something like that. But I mean, obviously it's good for people that need a place to live and can't afford to. I can see, you know, newly married or newly out of college, they have a job downtown and they want to be downtown, but crazy expensive. Okay, so this one, what was I thinking? I think what I was going to do, and let's see which side I was going to do this. If I don't even know that it matters. I don't think it does. I was just going to poke it kind of down in because I was tired of tearing it, the paper. I was like, I'll just poke it down in, and then you can see some of what's up here that way. My husband has a cold. He woke me up at, I don't know, some bad hour. I don't know what it was. He was in the other bathroom blowing his nose, which, you know, I appreciate him trying to, you know, be a little farther away so he wasn't waking me up. But he was blowing his nose, which he never does during the night. And I was like, uh-oh, he's sick. He comes back to bed snoring. Oh my goodness. I'm like, oh yeah, he's sick. So sure enough, this morning when he finally did get out of bed, he was blowing his nose again, and I'm like, okay. I said, stay away from me. hoping against hope. So this little cute little happiness thing was also in the little freebies that she gave. And so I think what I was gonna do, well, let me go ahead and glue this down so it's not moving around on us. I feel like I need to get out and get more leaves cleaned up. Man, I just don't want to. I mean, I do and I don't, because I don't mind working in the yard, but I want to be crafting also, you know. So, I don't know. Maybe I will later. Use a leaf blower, which is always nice. My husband took me to lunch yesterday, and the place that we went has a park right across the street, and I think I'm gonna do this, or I do like the bigger one on the bottom. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. It always helps me to do this or I don't like the result. Anyway, there was a guy out on a mower, but it was a mower that had a leaf blower attached to it. I was like, dang, look at that, man. It was blowing some leaves. Industrial strength. Yep, I think that's cute. Yeah, so have you guys, so this is gonna sound so mean. I'm not mean, I promise. But is your husband one of those husbands that really wants you to know when he's sick? Because mine is. He's like, I don't feel good. And so he lays around in the living room instead of somewhere else. So my husband works from home. And during the day, when he's taking a break from what he's doing or something like that, he watches TV downstairs. He has these car shows that he likes to watch. And he always does it downstairs, always. But if he is sick, it's not downstairs. It is upstairs because he wants me to know that he's sick. And so I was almost going to be like, you know, write it down, Stephanie. This doesn't fit down in the hole now that I glued it. So sure enough, he went down to his office for a few minutes. He came back up, turned on the TV upstairs. I mean, literally every other day he watches TV downstairs, but he's like, I'm sick. I'm sick. Give me attention. And you know what's going to happen now to pay me back for bad-mouthing my husband? I'm going to be sick tomorrow. So, hopefully not. Okay, I'm not going to pull this out. I am just going to poke the glue down in there. I'm just going to get down there. It won't come out. I've done this before. And then I'll get the edges. I think this is what I was going to do. It's such a big piece of paper that I left. I'm sure that's what it was. And then I was going to put this down here. So let's just get it on there. I'm not sure exactly how I was going to lay it all out, but let's just see. Get it glued down. That's cute. Safety first. This, I roughed this one up a lot. It's one of the little freebies from Anna Thompson again. And I cut it out, and then after I cut it out, I thought, oh, I should have torn it out. So I roughed it up real good with a pair of scissors. Now, what was I going to do? I think I was going to layer it with this. Okay, I remember. Okay. And then on these, I was thinking it would be cute just to staple it on. Let me find my stapler real quick. I was thinking to have them kind of poking off a little bit, but just stapled. So I think I'll staple it. And you know, one has nothing to do with the other, but that's fine. I think I'll staple it and then I'll poke a little glue here and there so that it's not too loose. Maybe one more for fun. Now, those staples might be a problem, you know, with the whatever I go to put in there. So let's see. I'm gonna just squish them down real good. You can also glue a piece of paper over the top. I won't do that right now, but you know, you can glue paper to cover up the staples and they'll be fine. So I'm just gonna tuck, you know, put that down a little bit so it's not too loose and flapping and in the way, or, you know, maybe in danger of getting torn off or something, so. I feel like it needs one more staple. I've never done 3 staples before. That's fine. Okay, so that's cute. Oh, and that's cute. Let's see what it looks like on a page. So there's that and that. Okay. I have another one. Okay, so there's that one. And this one. This one is a little bit more plain, and I actually had a really hard time with this one, so last night I was about to just walk away and say forget it, maybe this is not for me, but and then all of a sudden things started coming together. So I don't know if it was maybe the paper that I was trying to use, just this particular paper. Maybe it's just not easy to like put stuff with it or something. I don't know. Let me get this out of the way for a second. Okay. All right, so what was I gonna do? I was going to, I'm pretty sure that I was gonna put that up here. But I don't even remember, you guys. I do not remember what I was gonna do here. I have no idea. I think that I was gonna leave that with the torn edge up there and then layer this. I feel like maybe that's what it was that I was gonna do. I mean, it's fine. It's fine, right? We're gonna do it. I'm wondering where my husband got sick. He goes to the gym, and see, that's what you get. You go to the gym, you get sick. He goes to the gym, and this was on top, right? And he also goes to like karate type classes. He's a joiner. I always tease him about that because I'm kind of a loner. I mean, not totally a loner, but I'm happy to stay at home and do my own thing. And he wants to go do something, and so I feel really bad. And so a lot of times I'm like, oh, sure, yeah, let's go do that, even though I really don't want to. But anyway, I'm pretty sure, you know, it's from that. Because otherwise I've been where he's been, so. what's weird is that my daughter, she gets sick. Like she was sick, I don't know, a week and a half ago or something like that, missed several days of school. And we didn't get it. I mean, she was really sick. But now he's sick, so. Okay, so I am not going to put glue at the very top. I'll make it so that that teeny little bit of torn stuff sticks out the side because, you know, that really is important. Right. Oh, I forgot to glue the edges down on this one. Okay, and then on this one, this one, man, it was such a struggle, and it's silly. Just, you know, sometimes I think, I don't know, it kind of gives me anxiety. It's just so silly, you guys, and that's like an excuse everybody uses these days, so hopefully that doesn't annoy you. I do think anxiety is real, I do, but I mean, I don't have like a clinical type anxiety. It's more like a situational type anxiety, and this is one of the things, the thought of decorating with you guys and me making decisions while you're watching, it stops my brain immediately. And the next two, you're like, oh, two more? Yes, the next two, I have things kind of pulled out and put in a pile to try and decorate the next two with you guys, with me making the decisions. And it may not happen. I might just have to stop the video because it really does. It freaks me out. It's like stage fright or something. I don't know, but these labels are some that I got in a Your Creative Studio order a long time ago. So this isn't one of her digitals or just scrap. Okay, so that one was really fast. Let's look at it on the page. So there and there, and I mean, it's very plain, but it's cute. And so like this area right here, I feel like it needs something, and I played and played and played, and I couldn't figure anything out. And then, you know, right now I'm like, hey, look, that looks fine. I should do that. And I think I will. And it's going to be mostly covered. I do want kind of a torn edge though. And look, Darcy, this time I'm not doing the white edge. I'm doing, or am I? No, I'm not doing the white edge this time, Darcy. This is probably going to end up being a long video. Okay. What does it look like? great. It's good. There's too much on that side, not in the middle, just off to the side. Perfect. We're gonna do it. And again, it's gonna be covered whenever there's something in the pocket, but it'll look pretty when there's nothing in the pocket. And if I put whatever I put in it, you know, some of it will probably still show. So that's good. Okay, so, and then on this side, I don't know. I kept playing with trying to figure out something to put up here. But of the things that I have, and I didn't cut out all. And that's kind of cute because one goes off the other. So let me just, so she has put up so many freebies that I have, you know, this Word document, and I just went through and I thought, what do I think might work for these particular pockets? And I printed out, I think 10 pages worth and fussy cut those yesterday. So there were so many more, and I think I might do some of those today and try to get some tags made, but I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do. Okay, that's pretty. I like that. I'm glad I thought to put one more thing on there. It's a little crooked though. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Totally unnecessary, huh? It's cute though. My fingers are really dirty. Okay, so let me see what time it is. 42 minutes, and those were prepped, you guys. Well, let's see what I have over here for the other two. Put that on there for a minute. Okay, so I pulled out some things. See if I can get the very edge of this torn off. Kind of hard to do the very edge, isn't it? Yay, I did it. So I was actually thinking down here, I'm kind of guessing on the, if that's like straight or not. Don't know. I found this tear ruler at a, well, used. I don't know if it was thrift store or yard sale, but, and then this one is, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do such a skinny little piece. Yeah. So maybe what I'll do is something curved. I don't know. We're just gonna see. And this totally not planned, so I have no idea what I'm gonna come up with here, or if it's gonna be like, okay, time to shut off the camera. I don't know. Get these little pieces out of the way. And so I have a rooster. I mean, it's fine, right? It's something. I'm gonna take one of these. Okay, well, let's just do it. So Roxy is timing herself, so I should be stopping because I think I haven't watched all the videos yet. I just watched the first one, and I think she timed herself for 40 minutes, so I should be done already. And then I'm gonna leave this kind of just sticking up off page. So I think we'll just do right at the obvious little line here. These, again, are scrapbook paper. This is one I used before, and I had coffee dyed it on the back side, so that's why the back side looks like that. Probably should have glued this down before doing that little date thing. Maybe just like that, or maybe with this too, like that. That's good. Sorry about how dirty my fingers are. That that ink can really do a number, can it? I think I'm gonna do it down a little lower like that. I don't know, maybe I should have had it coming up off the page. Okay, that wasn't too bad, right? That was pretty quick. I don't know what to do on this side. Maybe, actually, I kind of like, it's, you know, this building. I'm thinking. Let's see. Just tear along the edge. I'm gonna see if I can keep the building, see what it would look like if I did that. And I would tear it basically right here. And then cut it, or no, I won't cut it, I'll tear it again, but I'll tear it with this. I don't know what it's gonna look like, you guys, but we'll find out. Maybe like that. And do that. Kind of fun. Let's see. I think that what I'll do is I'll stop at this one and I'll take a picture of them all. Now, I don't know how to add it to the end of a video or anything like that, but I'll have it be my thumbnail so you guys can see. I need to do this one first so I can line it up. It's kind of fun, right? I'm gonna cut this down a little bit. I've been saying I'm gonna have my daughter teach me how to do some editing because she's so good and quick, and I'm really a bonehead. So I know she'll be able to show me really quick, and I've been saying that for so long. Well, you guys, she's gonna leave me in the fall to go to school. So I've got to have her show me before she goes. I think we'll do that, just have that kind of, and this. Honestly, I don't know if this is something, I would like to quit using my camera for my videos, but I just, you know, I upload them from my camera onto YouTube, which is very easy, and I'm, you know, paying for the data. If I were to have something else, you know, like I have a camera, a nice camera, but I don't know if making videos from a nice camera onto like an SD card and then putting the SD card into my computer and doing that, I don't know if that's a good thing. But then also my camera is heavy, and then the setup that I have, I feel like it would just pull my shelf that I have my camera attached to right now, my phone, it would just pull it right down on top of us. So I'd have to totally revamp everything. And that is not always an easy thing to do. But if there was something small, I don't know. I'm thinking a rooster might be fun because, you know, it has nothing to do with the city. What do you think? This, I want to ink it a little bit, just a little bit. It's hard to do just a little bit. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that. Yep, it's hard. All right, let's do that. And then we're gonna call this video good, and I will, like I said, look at the thumbnail and you'll see the final one. I'm gonna try and do that anyway. So thank you so much, Anna Thompson. I'm hoping maybe, I don't know, maybe I can put a link to this video. That particular Facebook group lets you post whatever you want to post, so I might try to put this video on there so she can see that I used her digitals. Either that or I don't know what I'll do. Anyway, we'll see what that looks like on a page. So there's that side and that side. Okay, you guys, so thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Rachel for the challenge idea and I will see you guys soon. Bye.